Okay, so what happened to my Lightburn settings? I upgraded to version 2.1 and all of a sudden all of my settings are crazy. Okay, well, it's a little bug that came out in version 2.1 and let me show you how to fix it now. I've been getting a lot of email and a lot of messages about, oh, everything's all screwed up, my speed is wrong, my power is wrong, and it's really a simple fix. And they're going to be coming out with a patch for it. So let's jump up into Lightburn and take a look and see what's going on. So right now I've got the latest version, which is 2.1.02, and I have changed these settings to look like yours would look in version 2.1. So let's go ahead and click on the wrench and screwdriver icon up here. And this brings up the device settings. Now, if you just upgraded to version 2.1, this is pretty much what you're going to see here. The device units are not linked. So you can have one device unit, inches and millimeters per second. You see how there's two of them here. You can have one unit to control your design if you're designing in inches, as an example. And you can have one unit that is your library settings. So how you set your settings for your laser. And there's all different types of settings in here. So here's the thing. If you operate in inches, that's fine. You can leave it in imperial. I operate in millimeters. So I'm going to change it to millimeters. I'm going to link my control and design units, both of them together. And then I'm just going to pull this down and pick which one that I want. So I usually work in millimeters per minute, depending on which laser I'm using. So I'm just going to set it to millimeters per minute. You can set it to millimeters per second, inches per minute, whatever units that you work in. I'm going to choose millimeters per minute. And I'm going to say, okay. And that just solved the problem. Now, up here, something else has changed. You'll see you have millimeters and inches with radio buttons, where it used to be just a square button before that said IN or MM, and you clicked on the button and it switched to the other. So I actually like this a lot better. I don't know why, don't ask me why, but I like this better. And now you're all set to go, and all of your material library settings are going to be back to the way that you originally set. So let's take a look at one 20 watt, and you'll see that now everything is set the way that I set it in millimeters per minute. And that's it. Just a quick video today. Now, I do want to give you a reminder that on June 10th at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time, I'm going to have Jason, the owner and the originator of Lightburn, on the channel live in a Q&A. So mark your calendar today, because if you have any questions that you want to ask, Jason is the person to ask, or as some people call him, Oz, on the Lightburn forum. And don't forget about the Lightburn forum. If you have issues or problems, it's forum.lightburnsoftware.com. You can always get your questions answered there, usually by a developer, and they have a great community there. So most times you're going to get an answer from the community before you even get an answer from the developer. So I hope this video helped you out today if you're going crazy with your settings. And as always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, see you on June 10th for the live.